Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I worked as a mascot for about 2 years. I was Franklin the turtle. I got the job because I met the height and weight requirements and there was no interview. I had a handler who would put me in the suit, and inside the head there was a fan, but to be honest, I never felt it on. My handler would always tell me like I can do whatever I want in the suit. Like I could sleep, I could laugh, I could cry, like as long as I'm just like standing there, then it's fine. I wasn't allowed to talk. I just had to wave, take photos with people, and walk around. So I went around to different libraries and librarians would read the Franklin storybook to the children, and I would sometimes dance along to like sing-alongs, and then I would take photos with everyone. I had a sense of what it would be like to be well known, like with tons of people like swarming you to take photos. It would get too much, so my handler would always like hurry me along to like the back room of the library. And the suit gets very warm, so I can only be in the suit for so long. I didn't like wearing the head of the mascot because it would sometimes get stuck on my piercings, and I have a lot of piercings. The feet are massive, like massive, so you have to walk very slow and like have your handler like hold onto your hand and like guide you sometimes. I remember one time I was getting dressed with my handler to help me, and the door was right in front of the librarian who was reading to the children, and so she opened the door early and the kids saw me getting into the costume, and then she like quickly like closed the door, but everyone was like, there's a girl in the suit. And yeah, that librarian did not listen to when we wanted to come out. She just like quickly opened the door. So that was a bad incident. During that incident, my hair was also showing in the back because we had to like quickly get into the suit because she rushed us. So the kids were like, there's a girl under there, there's a girl under there. Another bad time, well, I actually find this one funny, was when I was working. I was half dressed and I had to get on a golf cart to be transported to the venue. So my head didn't fit, so I had to take off the head and just be headless and ride there and hope nobody saw, like no children. But we were nearly at the venue when there were like some kids playing in the lake, and they turned over and they saw me without my head. I just like quickly like did this, and I was like, drive faster, and it was just a funny story. And lastly, another bad time was when I was working outside and a wasp, I don't know how it got into my head, but it did. Once it did, I heard like this buzzing like noise, and I quickly like got the attention of my handler, and I was like, there's a wasp, and then like we both like went behind a tree, and like she took off my head and like the wasp like flew out, so luckily I didn't get stung. I honestly liked the job. I got to travel a lot and see different libraries and different communities, as well as children. Like they would always come up to me and like hug me, and it was cute to see them like all happy when I would be like in the suit. I also, one time I did a visit at the children's hospital, so that was a lot of fun. They kind of like broadcasted me on their television screens, and then they said like, oh, if you want to come down, you can come down and meet Franklin, and so that was very cute. That was like my favorite visit. The pay wasn't minimum wage, it was a little bit like higher up, so it wasn't too bad. And yeah, that's basically all there is to being a mascot. You basically just like take photos with people, sometimes you dance, you walk around, and you don't have to stay in it for too long. So yeah, with that being said, I will see everyone in another video.